Hi, I'm Joyce, the Energy Lady. I'm going to talk about being good enough because that's a conversation that comes up quite a bit with clients that have pretty much most of their lives not felt like they were good enough. That stems a lot of times from parents who may have criticized them or somebody who was an authority figure over them in their lifetime that told them they weren't good enough and they believed it. And so then throughout their life, they keep trying to be good enough and they keep trying to be what people want them to be, which what makes us really good codependents, because we're always trying to make people happy. We're always trying to do what we can to make sure people love and like us. And the reality of that is that that's never going to be, because you have to like you. And I know some of you are like, oh, Joyce, that sounds real simple. Just say, like me. But forgiveness is what I use in this area, because I have to admit, as a kid, as a youth, my bigger brother was my best friend, and he was the smartest guy. And he could do anything. I, on the other hand, did not feel very smart. In fact, I felt stupid and didn't feel like I could do much of anything other than cook. I could cook. And so I never felt good enough at things and looked at areas of my life that I was limiting myself in because I didn't feel good enough. In college, I think I changed my major 4 times, maybe 5, because every time I found out you had to have math, I would change my major because I didn't think I was good at math. And then when I was in graduate school and I had to take, actually I got my undergrad without math, if you can imagine. That was a long time ago. But when I did my graduate program, I had to take a statistics class. And I just hired a tutor that could help me, that showed me it wasn't that bad and it wasn't that I was dumb. I just didn't understand the system. So whatever it is that you have told yourself about not being good enough, whoever it is that told you you weren't, or whatever it is that was said to you that you believed, and then you've now lived into that, those are areas that you can forgive yourself for. You know, I could say, I forgive myself for thinking I wasn't good enough. I forgive my dad for saying, you're good at this, but, you know, did you ever get those kind of underhanded comments or compliments that you're really good at this, but? That was a good compliment I got from my dad. And that was as good as it got. And so it's okay. But my interpretation of that was, oh, I'm not good enough. And so when you are walking around with those thoughts about not being good enough and always trying, working so hard to be good enough, then you never will be, because you're trying to be good enough for someone else, when really you just need to be good enough for you. You just need to be able to say, you know what? I like me. I like what I'm doing. And if you don't like what you're doing and you don't like who you are, then change that. Do something else. When I started training in energy mastery foundations 10 years ago, it changed the way I looked at myself. I felt more confident in who I am just by cleaning my energy field. Cleaning up the junk around me in my energy field gave me more confidence. And doing things that are difficult or things that I say I'm afraid to do, that gives me more confidence. So I always say, if you want confidence, just jump on that board. Go do what scares the heck out of you, and that'll give you confidence because you did it. Whether you did it perfectly or half-assed, doesn't matter. You did it. That's what matters, and that's what will give you the confidence. So a conversation of not being good enough, start out with forgiveness. And that's what I use with clients one-on-one, and also what I teach in our Muscle Testing Academy. So if you want more information about that, please reach out to me. Have a consultation. Let's book a call and even get you in for a session, because I can help with that. So have a great day.